Can you hear me, Eva?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, everyone, we want to welcome you, give you a very warm Tuesday night welcome to our call, our Ariix call, our opportunity call. My name is Tammy Maltby, and for the next few minutes, we're going to respect your time, and we're going to share what we believe to be an opportunity that is truly not just informational, but transformational. You're going to want to stay to hear our phenomenal guest this evening. This woman is a true inspiration, and I'm going to let her share your story in just 1 minute, and I'm going to tell you my very quick 2-minute story. I jumped into this industry about 6.5 years ago. I was in a completely different industry. I was in publishing and media, and I knew nothing about direct sales or network marketing. But I knew I needed to make some more income. I had had a pretty great career, but life had happened, and I went through a pretty significant personal loss, and I needed to create some serious income. If anyone remembers in 2008, the crash of 2008, that is what we experienced, and we lost all of our investments that we had worked our whole lives for, because everything we had was in land. And so at that point, I had to create and figure out how to reinvent myself. Maybe tonight you're on the call and you're at that place where you have to reinvent yourself. You have to look at a new opportunity, a new way of creating income, flexibility, working from home, working from your phone, really. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, exactly like that. And so that happened in 2008. Fast forward to 2020. And I'm so grateful that I've had this business for 6.5 years. It was this business that I had no background in, this business that women were making, 83% of women in the United States were making over $100,000. We're doing it through businesses just like this. It all got my attention, and I had a desire to get out of debt. If you've ever been in debt, we were in debt due to just a loss of our businesses of 2008. It was very difficult. But within 2 years, we were able to pay everything off. And I'll tell you, that is one amazing day to be debt-free. And so we come to you today with an opportunity. If it's for you, you're going to run and you're going to love this. It may not be for you. We don't know. We just are so glad that you're taking a look. Tonight, I want to introduce you to my very special guest, SLOAN Fisher. Boy, she is an inspiration. Let me tell you, I met SLOAN for the very first time with Debbie Schneider. Talk about a rock star team of 2 women. They are powerhouses. And I had an opportunity to have some personal time with SLOAN when her and Debbie flew out to Colorado, where I'm from. We had a big event here in Colorado, actually up in Denver, and they came in, and I got to hear SLOAN's story. And I'll tell you, her story is incredible. And if you are in a position right now of needing a better way, needing a new opportunity, maybe you're at the very place where you're like, oh, God, what do I do? What can I do? I want you to hear from SLOAN. SLOAN Fisher, she lives in beautiful, beautiful British Columbia. I was looking at her pictures of her deck, and I'm like, wow, that woman gets to live there. It's absolutely amazing. She is a winner of the Unleash Award. So she's done incredible things inside this company. She's also a power ranker. She's a mother of 3 adult children. She is a beautiful soul, and I want you to hear how this woman took this information and not just took the information, but allowed it to become a transformation in her life. So, SLOAN, are you with us?
I'm with you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yay.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. It's beautiful sunshine in here, so it's probably right on my head, but that's okay. We love the sun.
You are radiating. You look angelic. You've got radiation all over you. It's beautiful. Awesome. So, SLOAN, we just talk about why Ariix, why now? And why is this opportunity so phenomenal? Why is the timing of it so phenomenal? But take us back. tell us a little bit about your story. And why don't you start with what we call our 2-minute story? What got you motivated to look at this business and become incredibly successful in it? But take us back to the days where maybe you were struggling to go the right way.
Okay, thank you, Tammy. I'm just honored to be here tonight. So yeah, I was a stay-at-home mom. Loved that. It was the best career ever. We wear many hats. And when my third child went to kindergarten, my husband decided it was time for for me to do something. So he bought us a franchise. And my blessing wasn't on that, but I did end up running it. And 5 years later, we ended up in bankruptcy with that franchise.
Right.
And it was a hard time. And when hard times hit you, it's hard on the family. And so I then became a single mom. And my third child was still young. My other two were off to college. And I thought, okay, everything's gone. We literally lost everything. I had lost my marriage. And I thought, what could there be that I could do next? I was 47 at the time. And I felt like, again, like you said, that word reinventing, I had to reinvent myself, but now I had to take care of a family. And I had never done that because I had relied on someone else to do that for me. My financial eggs were in that basket. So now I had to take care of my own finances. So this opportunity came to me through Debbie Schneider. I never had heard of network marketing. I had never been in network marketing. I didn't even really know what it was. But she presented me this opportunity and I just knew, you know how you just know that something's right for you? I just knew. I went to bed with this, I should have it in my hand, but I don't. This one little bottle of Miracle called Skincerity. If you guys have one, you can show it. And I had really bad skin all my life until I still had bad skin at 47. So the product made sense to me and I was excited about it. But what excited me even more was the fact that I had an opportunity to create my own economy. Wow. I didn't have to go work for someone else at $12 to $15 an hour, which would have been here in this small town I live in of 40,000 people. I had the opportunity to set the bar as high as I wanted to. Now, did I have any idea what to do or how to do it? Absolutely not. But I had an amazing mentor. And Debbie will tell her story saying she felt like she wasn't where she wanted to be at that time either. But when we're leading and mentoring people, we have to believe in ourselves.
That's right.
And when you believe in yourself and you believe in others, magic can happen. And so we just started really literally running and rolling, we called it. A bit of ignorance on fire, but we were so excited and passionate about what we were doing. So within 3 years, I had created a 6-figure income and it changed my life. I got to get the things back in my life that I had lost, but more importantly, I got self-esteem. I got an amazing group of amazing people in my life, and it just changed everything. Now, 2.5 years ago, we were at a conference and we found out we were merging with this amazing new opportunity called Ariix. Now, Ariix wasn't new. It had been around for 5 years, but we hadn't heard of it before.
But it was new to you.
New to us. And you know what? We were excited because it opened up a whole new opportunity for us. It gave us more than one brand. We loved our product and we loved taking care of our skin. But now we got to help people in so many other levels. We got to help them with their health. And I know Eva's going to go over the different arenas that we have and the brands that we have tonight. But it was just a great opportunity to build even bigger, to go even further, to affect even more people's lives in so many ways. So not only could we help them with their health, not only could we help them with their finances, whatever that looks like for them. You know, they said when the US went through and Canada as well went through those hard times, $500 extra would have made a huge difference in a family's life. And so it is what it is for you, whether that's 500, 1,000, 100,000, it's up to you. Again, it goes back to creating your own economy. So why Ariix? Why now? Well, Ariix is a secret. Not a lot of people know about Ariix, but yet we're sitting at a $230 million company. And through this tough times that we're going through, this pandemic, our sales have actually tripled around the world.
You have to say that again. I mean, really,
Our
seriously.
sales have tripled around the world. So we always compared ourselves to, the industries like the NFL and the movie industry, and we're way up there in the billions of dollars. The NFL and the movie industry are not doing that great right now, but network marketing is rising and climbing. And why is that? Why is that? Because people are looking for something else. People are realizing that they might have to work from home. And it's something that some of them are actually enjoying, but some of them are thinking, wow, what could I be doing other than what I was doing before? So people are looking for that home-based business that they can work from home online. People are wanting health. I mean, right now, health is wealth.
Yes.
The number one thing is building our immune system and staying healthy. And that's not going away anytime soon.
That's right.
And we have the top quality products for that. So as far as positioning goes, we are a 8-year young company, but in North America, especially, we are untapped. You could go to any neighborhood, to any province, to any state, and very few people know about us. So what is that called? That is called opportunity. We are set to be $1 billion+ company. We already have the infrastructure in place. These guys are smart. But what that means for you is you have the best mentorship, the best systems, the best products. Everything is ready for you to jump in. And so that just excites me. I have never been so excited. I've been on my computer all day messaging people saying, you've got to take a look at this. What are you up to right now? Most people they're not sure. And they're open. That's what I love about right now. People are open.
Yes.
People are open to take a look. So that's where we are right now. And I'm not sure if I've answered that all for you, Tammy, but I've just never been so excited.
Oh my goodness, you more than answered it. Oh, you've given us such a perspective. And so you're so incredibly eloquent in the way that you share the opportunity and how simple, just simply walking and using the products for yourselves, for your family, and sharing your transformation. I love that. I love that. And so before I let you go, because I want to get one more little piece of encouragement from you. Somebody's brand new. They were looking at Ariix for the very first time, and they're on tonight, and they're not even sure how to say Ariix, right? And so the first time they're looking at it and wondering, can I do this? What is the encouragement that you would have for them, in the sense that really it is their own business, but they're not doing it alone?
Exactly. I love that question, because really what it is we've always said it's called locking arms. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a team of people that are locking arms with you. And that is the most important thing in this business. A lot of people are used to working alone and in different industries. And this is the one business that you do not work alone. You grab hold of those that you're surrounded by. Their goal is to help you. That's what I love the most. Our goal in this industry and in this business is to lift each other up, because when we lift each other up, we all rise together. And that's what we're all about, right? And so that would be the number one thing I'd say. The other thing I would say is, we have 8 brands. So pick something that really, really speaks to you, speaks to maybe a problem that you have, and you want to create your transformation story. Because when you believe in something and it's in your heart, you're going to share that with everybody. We are already good at that. We already refer products to other people that we love. So it's no different, except that you're going to be able to change people's lives with this products, with all these different brands, whatever that is for you. And so that gets exciting, because I think as human beings, that's what we're here on the planet for. So it becomes natural for us to do that.
I love it. Oh my goodness. SLOAN, you are awesome. truly an inspiration. I want to sign up all over again.
Thank you,
It's true.
Tammy. I
It's
just
true.
appreciate the opportunity to
Oh,
speak with everyone tonight.
it's such a joy to have you, such a joy. And it's true, though. I hear you speak, and I think, boy, what an opportunity we have. Perfect time, perfect place, perfect opportunity, amazing products, and a team that we can link arms with. And that as we lift each other up, we all rise. And I love that. That is very, very, very true. In 6.5 years in this business, I'm living proof of the truth of that. Thank you, SLOAN. And I am going to introduce you to our next guest. Really, she is one of my dear friends. I did not know Miss Eava Baca Currence before we jumped into this business. Our business was called Limu. We're one of the house of brands. So there's like an umbrella that's called Ariix, and all the spokes that hold that umbrella up are the 8 spokes, 8 houses of brands. So one of those was called Limu, and that was our business, and that's the business we ran up and until the merge with Ariix about a year ago when they purchased Limu. And so Eava is one of the we call 100Ks. Doesn't mean anything to anyone else. And I always say what it really means is that she helped a lot of people. She helped a lot of people find success in the business and success in the health. And she's going to take just the next few minutes and share the opportunity of how simply you can get started tonight. Eava?
Thank you, Tammy. And thank you, SLOAN. I mean, you always are so special. I even have a video with SLOAN when she's very special. And so thank you, thank you. You always inspire me. So I'm going to just share my story with you. So I'm going to share my screen, and let me optimize here. There we go. And start the slideshow. Here we go. Now, we are Ariix. And when we first started with Ariix, I just want to kind of introduce myself. Hello, my name is Eava, and I am a serial entrepreneur, which means I'm a very bad employee. So when we first started with Ariix, well, actually, we started with Limu's to begin with. But when we first started, and I'm having trouble with my, there we go. We were the family that did everything right. When my husband and I were married, we were foster parents to gang kids. That picture up on the left, there were actually 6 felonies between them. And they're all great kids. Came out to be wonderful, wonderful human beings. And we had a heart for children around the world, and we brought medical supplements, we brought in school supplies, and we spoke, we taught, we were did worship, did recordings. Life was good. And then let's see here, how come it's not helping me here? Life happened. We decided that my husband would keep his job, I would, and we would open, not only because we had an international ministry, we became senior pastors of a church. And we decided, because being a serial entrepreneur, I had this great idea, let's open a coffee shop. And life was good. We know how to run a business. So what we did is we took out a 6-figure loan, and you just want to get to the top of that hill before the economy changes. Everything was good. We had a 3-year plan, 3 years to pay it all off. And then life happened. And now we weren't worrying about paying. We weren't worried about anything except staying alive. And when that happens, this is what happens. There is a very tired, very stressed old preacher. And I had a friend who came over to pray with me because I'm a praying person. And she had the integrity to say, you know what? Not only will I pray for you, but I have an answer for you. And so being the entrepreneur that I was and the business snob that I was, I wasn't too sure about it. And then my husband said, hey, do you trust her? So the person who invited you on this call, do you trust them? I trusted her. So I just did what she told me to do. Bought a pack of products, and I discovered that this business is about the business of changing lives. So we weren't doing anything different than we were doing in our life before. We were helping people change their lives one story at a time. Now, the neat thing about this is that we were with a great company that has now become an explosively great company, because since we have merged with Ariix, I want you to look at this. I could make a much cleaner slide, but I don't want to, because last year, because I just don't want to, because, you know, I am an entrepreneur. We were ranked 57th. This year we're ranked 35th. And you know what's happening? We are in the top Inc. 500, Inc. 5000, fastest growing companies. Now I want you to look at this, future growth. At the beginning of the year, we were projecting 1.1 billion in the next 5 to 6 years. Well, guess what? Remember what SLOAN said. 3 times, we have grown 3 times, we have tripled. I like the number 3. We have tripled. And now we are projecting by the end of the year, the president of the company said he projected that we would be $500 million. Now, the financial VP of finance said he's way too low. You know what that means? That means opportunity for you and for me. So these are the global markets that we have. Over here on the left, we only have 3 little dots. You know why? Because only 2% saturation rate in North America. Do you know what that means? Opportunity. If you take a look over Europe, we're opening South Africa next month. You know what that means? Opportunity. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. That's just smart business. Let's face it. So the neat thing about this, I wish somebody had told me about this business way back when, because all you do is redirect your spending with the best products in the market. Now, do you buy skincare? Do you buy supplements? Do you buy bottled water? Why not, instead of paying Piggly Wiggly so that they can go get a new bonus or get a new boat, you put it in your own home-based business. You become a product of the product. See why I love? Okay, so it's real simple. Somebody invited you on here. I'm going to tell you what my husband told me. Just do what they told you to do. Betsy told me, get a pack of products. Now, I was not into the business because, you know, I was an entrepreneur business snob. I already had a business. But I'm a smart businesswoman, and I knew that if I bought into the business, I wasn't planning on working it. I was just going to get the tax benefits, and I just knew it was a good business decision. And what happened? Well, clean air. Not buying water bottles anymore. If you're into erasing the years off of your skin, this is the best eraser on the market. We have products, billion-dollar industry, weight loss. I went from 175 pounds to 145 pounds, and now I'm even going further down. I am getting younger by the day, and so can you. Because we have premium healthcare, not healthcare, but premium wellness. MOA, 29 of the mother of them all natural, healthy supplements. Oils, we don't have a catalog. We just have 4 that work. And this is, by far, this is what changed our lives. Go to, get your pencil out, pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov. And you will find over 1,500 studies on, get your pencil out, FUCOIDAN. What is that? It's the world's most perfect food. You know what happens? You put premium gasoline in a race car and the engine goes purr. You put premium nutrients in your body and you have a transformation. And it's very simple. All you do is get started. Buy a pack of products. As Sloan said, whatever works for you. And then you just share your transformation. Juanita up here. Now, if you were a woman and you woke up and they cut into your face, 60 days later, you would be pretty happy that you had this little bottle. That really old person over there, that was me. This really young person, that's me too. Do you know anybody who has acne? That is just a debilitating for teenagers. It's also for men too. Now this is I adopted him, he's so cute. This is Craig Tomanini. He lost a whole person. He lost more weight than Tammy weighs. 175 pounds, looking good, going more. My friend Eava Marie, look at her, good. She didn't have to worry about coronavirus, belly fat at the swimming pool. Professional athletes, top of the grade nutrients. 193 pounds, 23 pounds, whether you need to lose a little or lose a lot. For Mary Collier, it wasn't about losing weight, it was about getting healthy, but she looks pretty good. So it's real simple. This is how you do it. All you do, get started, get a pack of products, share your transformation, and then you know what happens? People are going to start coming up to you and saying, whatever you're doing, I want it. My very first promoter, my husband had gone through 35 radiation treatments. On the 35th, this gentleman came over to our house. My husband was on top of the roof cleaning out the gutters. He looked at him, he looked at me, and he said, okay, I'm in. Just become a product of the products. Share it with your friends and go gold. What does that mean? That means, first of all, every dollar you spend, you get back and rewards dollars so you can spend it again. Now, that's like double shopping with who doesn't want to use their money over and over again. We have lifestyle perks, diamonds, travel. One of the things an entrepreneur knows is that healthcare is a big issue. Not anymore. Get your supplements, get your healthcare, get your facial products, become a product of the product, and you'll have great healthcare. So now, but before we close, I want you to see what I wish somebody would have told me 30 years ago when I started my first business. Remember what Sloan said. You work for yourself, not by yourself. So this is why we have tripled during quarantine. Share your product with 4 friends. Do you know 4 people? Just share the products with them. Then let those 4 people share with 4 people, who share with 4 people, who share with 4 people. Now I want you to get this. When I had a coffee shop, in order for me to reach 4,000 people, I had to talk to 4,000 people. I'm good and I can talk a lot, but I can't talk that much. So imagine this. You have 4,000 people because you as a team have come together to share your transformations. And each one of those is spending. Now I want you to put on your business hat. Each one of them is spending an average of $150 a month. I spend 10 times that a month because I believe in good wellness. And you're talking $600,000 coming into your home-based business per month. Now that's what we call long-term residual income. And you get to spend time with the people you love. All my friends are very, very serious. I love it on Facebook when people say, oh, it's Monday. For me, yes, it's Monday because I get to spend time with my friends. So whether you're going to buy, you need to buy a house, college, savings account, you want to hang out with your friends, you want to spend time at home with your children. Whatever your dream is, it is no longer a dream. It is in the palm of your hand because together we succeed as a team. And if somebody invited you, they believe in you. And if they believe in you, we believe in you. And whether you like it or not, you get us. And once you're a part of the family, you're not going anywhere. So get back to the person who invited you. And I have only one question to ask you. As I stop my share. Are you ready to get started? Just that simple. So thank you, Sloan. You are special. Thank you, Tammy. Is there anything you would like to add before we close? And thank you, everyone who came, and welcome to our home. That's how easy it is to share in Ariix.
Thank you, Eva. Thank you, Sloan. And thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. And we do want you a part of what we're doing, so do get back to the person that invited you. We have these opportunities a lot where you can just invite someone on to hear about the opportunity, and it's quite simple. So have a wonderful evening. Be safe. Enjoy your family. God bless America and Canada and every place else that's joining us tonight. And thank you again for your time. See you.